Hello there. Welcome to episode 71 of Live Fishing. Let's go see if the fish are biting, shall we? As always. Why do I always get out of breath at the beginning here? I'm just walking too. I think I'm just super excited and it gets me out of breath anyways. As always, if you guys could drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, check out all my links, follow what you can. Consider becoming any level member or leaving a donation. $1 or more will get you written down in the Hall of Fame. Also have a merch and an eBay store with both. Support me. Also, let's see if we can hit our daily goals of 100 likes, $5 in donations, and 1 member. Alrighty, we're about back out at Boomer today. I woke up early, so we're out here early. Plus, by from now till 10 a.m. it's supposed to go up 20 more degrees all the way up to it's 78 right now. It's supposed to get to 98. So it also kind of works out that I woke up early. So I've seen one person walking and they were on the entrance way over that way. But saying that, today will probably be 2 or 3 hour stream because by like I said, by 9, 10 a.m. it's supposed to go from right now 76 degrees to 98 degrees. So we're going to keep it short and easy today. As long as we catch stuff, that's all I'm out here for. We've had a really good week of fishing, so. Is that a turtle out there? It is. Anyways, let's get the throwing. We're throwing the same stuff as yesterday. There's a bunch of geese out here making noises. There's 2 flocks. There's a flock there. There's a flock there. I don't know if geese are called flocks. There's actually 2 over there. Are geese called flocks? Are they flocks of geese? Am I just overthinking it? Anyways, we're going to be throwing that little jig spinner with a Yum 2-inch curly tail grub. Both eagle claw spinner and hooks. And then we're throwing this little Arky crankbait, size 220. I forget the pattern on it. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. All the Arky lures are really good, and I've noticed the ones that are a little bit more colorful like this work out here. First cast. What's up, Ice? Hello there, 6'7". How are you guys this morning? Welcome in. Also, again, running my first giveaway, guys. All details are pinned on the community tab. It's the pinned post. If you guys, for whatever, there's a few of you, yesterday they were saying it wasn't sending your message, but they figured out if they sent their email backwards, it worked. So, yeah. Also, if you I've realized that you probably, you can leave your Discord name or your email as the comment, but it doesn't really matter. I realize that. As long as you just leave a comment on there. Because then I can reply to you and be like, I need this from you if you do win. So as long as you just reply to that post and then all the other details are there. Yes, I am fishing 6'7". You can join, anybody can do it. Hello there, Camden. Stillwater, Oklahoma. We're fishing at Boomer Lake. To be honest, I've caught 1 crappie throwing next to this bridge recently. Everything I've caught on this side has been further down this bank. Oh, we got hit there. What's up, Jay? How are you? I'm doing great. Yes, you guys won all of that, by the way. This also might be, because I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet. Was it you asking about shipping or something? If it wasn't you, someone else was asking about shipping. But this first giveaway, if whoever wins is overseas from the United States, I'm just going to go ahead and bite the bullet on this one and ship it to you guys. But I think in the future, to avoid having to pay, because it is going to be quite pricey, but I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet for my first giveaway. I don't mind it. But I don't want to keep doing it because it will add up eventually. But for right now, we're going to probably, after this first one, we're going to switch to like gift cards or something along those lines, to where like I can just send you guys a code or a picture of the card through an email or something. Until I start making a little bit more money, to where that $50 to $100 shipping overseas price doesn't quite affect me as much, then we're gonna do what we just said. But this first one, I'm gonna go ahead and just bite the bullet and do it. Hello there, that one band kid. How are you? W Sleepy Man Grow for the star. WWW. I appreciate it. Ate a burger in front of me. Hello, how are you, Midnight? What's up, Abby? What's up, Swizzled? No, I am not. I'm single. I have a dog. That's it. We've had one bite on this crankbait. I think it might have been it was either like a little bass or a crappie swiping at it. It was a little peck. He is a healer and a pit mix. Okay. I will answer your question, but like, I'm not out here to like try to find love on my stream, by the way. But yes, I would date, but also at the same time, I'm not looking to date. But also, I don't know how old you are. You're just a name on a screen, so. Your what is losing control? I hope you get control of it. Okay, one sec. Oh, something just jumped right there. Dutch. Guys, hit that like, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification. How's everybody's Saturday going so far? Let me know where you guys are watching from. Ooh, some stuff is jumping. What's up, Shadow? How are you? Oh, very expensive car? Ah. Nice. Not like, I do like a good looking car, but I'm not a huge car guy. That's good, that's good. You should go, Ice, you should go. Guys, can we hit our daily goals of 100 likes, 1 member, and $5 in donations? Thank you guys yesterday, too. We hit the most likes I've ever done in a stream, which was like 230 something. A few more casts with this guy this way, and then we'll throw the spinner, and then we'll move down the bank. What's up, Dan? I knew if you were here, you were gonna say something about that, Dan. I think this might be the earliest I've ever gotten out here, guys. It's not even 6:30 yet. Fucking woke up at 4:45, like right away. But also, I also went to bed at like 7:30 p.m. last night. I watched Kevin Hart's new movie on Netflix. It was actually kind of funny. It was actually a decent comedy. There's a couple guys, Cam Patterson, and then I forget the other guy's name. But he's been in a few different movies that I liked. But it was actually a good, like, I laughed pretty hard a couple times. Most of the time when it's a Netflix comedy like that, there's maybe like 1 or 2 good laughs, and then the rest is just like not my type of comedy. But this one was actually pretty good. I would have gone to I would have been happy to go to the theaters to see it, but it was just straight to streaming in the afternoon. where you're at. What's up, Elliot? How are you today? Welcome in. It's called like 72 hours, I believe. You didn't sleep again? Damn. I know. I know. I meant like, I know that you always come by, Dan. I just meant like if you're paying attention. Because sometimes you do have to do whatever work or whatever. Go pick up your nephew or whatever. We're after some largemouth and crappie. Recently, though, a lot of the catfish have been hitting what we've been throwing. I don't know about today if we'll catch. We might catch one or catfish or two, maybe. But today, there's a slight breeze, but yesterday there's storms and stuff, so that's why the catfish were real active yesterday. And today it's supposed to be 100 degrees again. All right, let's throw the spinner around. Yeah, like right now it's about almost 80 degrees, but then by like 10 p.m., or 9, not p.m., 10 a.m. my time, it's supposed to be like high 90s already. Largemouth and crappie, Elliot. Let's try to get our first fish here, guys. We had one bite. I thought it was pretty cool ice. It was actually my first ever like fan, someone like that watches me that like made something like that. It's like my first ever fan art or media or anything. No fish yet, Shadow, no fish yet. We've just now been fishing for 13 minutes. Plus, normally this little first spot, I don't catch much. I catch a little bit more as we work down the bank. But you never know. What's up, Max? How are you? Guys, hit that like, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification. If you guys become any level member or donate $1 or more, you'll be written down in the Hall of Fame. Let's try to get to 100 likes, guys. Yeah, on days like this, I try to save the other side of the bridge for once the sun comes up. Because once the sun comes up and hits this part of the water, there's not many bites happening on this side of the bridge. Nothing yet today, life. We're just now fishing for about 15 minutes, and I'm fishing in Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. That was just the ground. There's a little spot right there. Hell yeah, Dan. That's why you're a day one, Dan. Well, I can't speak right now. Not only have you been around pretty much since day one, but even if you weren't around as long, you'd be a day one because of the support. Really wish I could like gift members and stuff. I think that was the same spot. Like, I wish I could pick, because you'd always get one. Oh, well, though, once we get a little bit more financially stable, you, Freddie, Ivan, a few other people, if you guys, like, want some merch or something, I'll send you guys some free stuff. Thank you for the sub. My biggest fish I ever caught was actually my newest short. Came out last night. Oh, that was a bite. There's some activity going on right here. It's about a 20-pound, about 3-foot flathead catfish I caught earlier this week. Caught your first carp? Nice. I caught my first flathead. That was my biggest fish this week. You should do it, Ice. Why is this bait getting chased? Is it the ducks down there? There's a bunch of activity right here in front of me. I'm bringing it through, but like nothing really is happening. I sent it back down. I only do catch and release. It was also that type, like, I know people like to eat catfish, and the bigger they are, the more meat, but even if I was keeping them, I probably would have let that guy go. I don't know if this bait's just reacting to my bait or if they're like getting chased by bigger fish, but whatever. It doesn't seem like if there's another fish wants my lure. From the UK, Trolley, how are you today? We're using a spinner and then a crankbait on the other one. I call it a cranker banker because I accidentally called it that the other day. I need to make a shirt like that. How's everybody's Saturday going so far? Let me know where you guys are watching from down below. Yes, we're fishing for largemouth and crappie. And then catfish will hit what we're throwing. Ooh, a nice slab crappie. Here's our first catch, guys. Oh, sorry, buddy. Just trying to get you up here. You didn't fall too far. Actually, he's not quite a slab. He's not quite a slab. He's on the verge of being a slab. Oh, well, we got the skunk off, guys. Nice. That's a crappie. That was one of the fish we're after. He was a hard fighter, actually. Guys, hit that like, hit that sub button. Let's try to get to that 100 likes. The one daily member and $5 in our daily stream and donations. I can't speak still. It's real early. Hello there, Angelo. How are you today? Welcome in. That would be cool, Ice. Thank you guys for 10 likes. Let's get 90 more. Alrighty, nice. Got the skunk off already, that's good. Now let's just try to get a few more fish, hopefully on the bigger side. And I'll be happy with today. Like I was saying earlier, Literally from the time I started my stream about 20 minutes ago until about, it is now 6:33 a.m. So in the next like 3 hours, it's supposed to go from like 78 degrees to 98 degrees. So fun stuff here. As long as we catch a few things today. Literally, it's actually a bit cooler out here because there's a breeze and we're next to the water. But on my walk this morning with my dog, it was actually warmer on my walk this morning than it was the whole time I was fishing yesterday morning. Hello there, someone. Welcome back in. That's just that spot. There's just a spot there that I hit something with. Yes, we just caught our first fish. It was a decent little crappie, almost a slab. Like I was just saying, it's supposed to be pretty hot today, so as long as we're catching some fish, that's all I care about, especially after the week we've had this week. Nope. Let's move down the bank. Oh. Yeah, by minutes, literally. Oh, yeah, Daddy. That's where I like it, Daddy. I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. Sometimes words just come out of my mouth. Come here, fishes. I just want to look at you and I'll put you right back. I just want to get a thumbnail, potentially, show you off for the stream, and then I'll put you back. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Is that a bite? I'm getting more and more excited for Spider-Man. Hopefully they're good. What's up, the king? Yes, we've caught one crappie so far, just a few minutes ago. He was on the verge of being a slab. Wonder if those fellers caught anything that came out as we were leaving the lake yesterday. You never know, Dan. You never know. I might have a secret talent. I also wonder if my dad and my niece and nephew caught anything yesterday, because apparently they were coming out because it stopped raining. But literally my mom texted me that they were going out on the boat, like as I was starting to lay down in my bed. I was just like, sorry guys. By like 6 p.m., if I'm not already like out doing something, I'm laying down on my bed, especially recently since we've been getting out here a bit earlier. Not complaining, but I do like to get enough sleep. What's up, Rita? How are you? Nope. But I need to not go to sleep at 7 p.m. tonight. Today is all right that I woke up at 4, but I can't do that 2 days in a row. That'll just completely mess up the time I wake up for like a week. Trying to get largemouth and crappie. We've caught one crappie so far, just like 5 minutes ago. Rest in peace. Hey, vegan Christianity, rest in peace to all the millions and millions of people that Christianity have killed. So shut the fuck up. Get out of my stream. Nope, we're stuck. We're stuck. Hopefully I can get this off. There we go. Ice. Yeah, I bet you the world would be a lot more fun without Christianity. Fucking killing millions of people. Talking about me hurting fish. How about this? Bye. Thank you guys for 15 likes. Can we get 85 more likes for that 100 bomb? That's right there is why one of my rules in the stream is no political shit. Or religious stuff. Goddamn, I can't speak. Why are you scrolling YouTube shorts and you come across a fishing live stream and then you come in and talk like, it's just, yeah, anyways, I'm not going to talk about it. Even on top of that, though, like, if you're a Christian, fucking Jesus fed people fish, so the fuck are you talking about? Anyways, I'm going to end it there. I'm not good. That's why I don't say. That's why my rule is no political or religious stuff. Just pisses me off that people try to push those types of ideas onto people that are just trying to have like a good day in my stream. Anyways, I'll actually leave it there then. Frickin' fish just jumped up where we left from. What's up, Jacka? How are you? What's up, mate? Why a mate? No, I don't have a bad attitude. Someone came in my stream with some weirdness, and I was just explaining why I don't like that type of stuff in my chat. I'm having a great day, actually. Dan. What's up, Max? Yeah, we caught one crappie so far. We've had one other bite, and then we've had one crappie so far. All right, let's throw the crankbait around then. Right here. Okay, this will be actually the last thing I'll say about why I just blew up on that. Jesus is a Jew. I'll just say that. Isn't Jesus Jewish? Like, the fuck? They've killed so many people. I know they've also, the Germans and Hitler and all that, but the Jews have also killed a lot of people. Like, but they're not the only race that have killed a lot of people. I'm just saying, that's why I don't like to talk about shit like that, because it's pointless to talk about. I'll leave it at that. Bad boys in real life. Just stop talking, mate. Like, if you don't want to like what I'm saying, you have the free will to leave my stream. It's weird that you're still chatting. Like, if you think I have a bad attitude, which I don't. I was telling someone not to do one of my very few rules that they broke. I was telling them not to do it, and then they continued to do so, and so they got banned. I'm in a great mood. If you don't think I am, or if you think differently, you have the free will to leave my stream. Otherwise, you will get banned if you continue to say things that aren't true. Anyways, how's everybody else's day going? People fucking breaking my rules in my chat and trying to read my emotions through a fucking screen and words that I say. It's weird. Thank you, One Blizzard. I am chill. You're the one that's fucking... Exactly, you're saying things that aren't true. I am chill, and you're trying to say I'm not. I'm responding to you keep chatting about things that aren't true. So if you stop lying about things in chat, then I'll stop responding to them. It's as simple as that. Fucking dumbass. Actually, mods, if his next chat isn't like an apology or like something that actually has to do with what's going on today, just ban him. No, it's a Arkie crankbait. Arkie brand. ARKIE. Thank you, Dan. Weird ass people already in the first hour. Oh well, it's just gonna be like that as we get bigger. But I am gonna call people out. I don't care. I'm not that type of YouTuber or streamer to just sit there and let these weird people chat freely in my chat. Like I said, they have the free will to leave my chat. Oh, we had a fish there. Oh, we still have him. Another crappie. There's a little guy. Second catch of the day is another crappie. Boom. We're trying to get largemouth and crappie, Blizzard. And then catfish will also hit what we're throwing. Yes, exactly, Ice. Exactly, Ice. Yes, Charlie, yes, there's idiots. There's idiots everywhere, and then especially on the internet. Thank you guys for 20 likes. We're almost a quarter of the way to that like goal of 100. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody else who's been chill and not break my very few simple rules. Can we also get our other daily goals of 1 member and $5 in donations? Or you guys can just hit that sub button and watch me fish. That's all right too. Well, guys, we actually, by the time we do the giveaway and I like get the winner and everything, we're probably going to be at least 2,500 subscribers. We might be even closer to 3,000. Honestly, think we could be pretty. I think we'll end up around like 8,000 by the end of the year, hopefully. Unless if the numbers just continue to grow, which they potentially could. But I just don't know. I'm not going to stop, but I never know how YouTube is with their algorithm and whatnot. Yes, exactly, Dan. Sometimes I don't mind talking a little bit of shit to some of these guys. But there is a point to where it's just like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. And then I'm done entertaining myself and anybody else who thinks it's funny that I talk shit back. But then they continue to say stuff. That's usually when they get banned. Welcome back, Mike. How are you today? Oh, yeah. I always love catching crappie. I like catching pretty much any fish. See, like this person, guys, do you see the guy's chat, OCRL, like this weird fuck? Like what? Like what type of person are you, does it take for you to scroll on YouTube and then you leave a comment like that? It's all right that you're not happy in your life, but I hope you have a good day. Hope your life gets better. Hope whatever's making you sad gets better. Hell yeah, Mike. Exactly. What's up, Skeeter? What's up? No, not a cult of a personality. Is that a CM Punk reference? Because if it is, fuck CM Punk. He's the worst WWE wrestler of all time. Fucking straight edge. Yeah, right. I'm joking. I respect him. I just don't like him as a wrestler, though. But I do respect that he is a wrestler. I just find his character fucking boring and not inspirational. But he's popular for a reason, so whatever. See, exactly. The OCRL guy just has no idea what he's talking about. Find a life purpose soon? He just has no idea. I'm just not even going to explain it. If you've been around on the channel and you've heard my story, then you understand. Fucking hater. Yeah, loser. Thank you, Tommy. You don't like him much either? Like I said, I respect him because he isn't like somewhat of an athlete and he wrestles and I like the WWE. But after he came back and took the title from Sami Zayn, I was like, that literally goes against everything you've ever talked about. I like him even less now. What do you do, OCRL, then, if you're going to judge what I'm doing, what do you do that's so fucking great? You're the one sitting on your phone or at the computer. I'm the one out in nature streaming, making this my job. You're the one in my chat. How about you find your life purpose? Yeah, hell yeah, cheese. I like wrestling too. Exactly. Not a cult personality. I don't know, Trolley. I don't know. I find it pretty entertaining though. Like when I tell you guys, when I go home, I'll think about this and I'll just start laughing my ass off. I'll just be like, this guy is such a sad person in life. Like, oh fuck. Yes, Rip Bray Wyatt. He was one of my favorites. Yes, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. I have an Uncle Howdy mask and I have the sheep mask. I also have a Rey Mysterio mask. They're here, Skeeter, they're here. I don't mind this guy. This guy's just being weird, and I find it hilarious. He's not really breaking any rules either. He's just kind of talking shit to me. Yes, Tommy. Hell yeah, the king. I wish I could fish. I wish I could fish for trout. There are some trout fishing opportunities in Oklahoma, just not where I'm located at. We've caught 2 crappie, Mike. Oh, trolley. I didn't. W trolley, W trolley, W trolley. Let's go write you down in the Hall of Fame. There we go. We got our first goal of today. W trolley for our 1 member. Let's go get you down in the Hall of Fame here. W trolley. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It helps me in the algorithm and financially. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. That's hilarious when my dad joins stream and he bans you. You know you're doing something wrong. Hello, Joshua. How are you today? What's up, Jaden? Thank you, Cheese. W King in the chat for the gift. There's not many rules. That's why I don't really have rules. I'll tell you the rules, though. No bullying, no slurs, no spamming, no political or religious stuff. Other than that, do whatever the fuck you want. Oh yeah, and don't ask to be mod, because if you ask to be mod, it'll be the quickest way to not become a mod. What's up, Florida? What's up, Mingler? Let me go back to Trolley's name. Trolley Wally, W Trolley Wally's for a member. Thank you. I think you're our 91st member. We're almost at 100 members. I think we broke 100. But shout out to, there's a few of you guys that will come through every once in a while and donate a lot of members. That's the only reason we're even close to 100. But thank you again. Thank you again. Let's get back to fishing. I used to play Minecraft. I've kind of taken a break from video games at the moment. Thank you, Joshua. Danny, yes. Welcome back, Mingler. Thank you, JT. Thank you. I appreciate that. No slurs. Like, you can cuss, just no, like, slurs. Like, we've had one person say the N-word, and we banned them. I don't even know how it got through, to be honest. I feel like YouTube would have, like, that's like an automatic word that YouTube would ban. But whatever. Cheese, if you become any level member or if you donate $1 or more, you can be written down. My favorite game was Battlefield until Battlefield 6 came out. My favorite game actually is Battlefield 2042, believe it or not. It's such a good game. It's so underrated. I really wish Battlefield 6 never came out, to be honest. I would still be playing 2042 right now. Using the NTW 50, fucking going around quick scoping people, using Sundance's wingsuit, C4, and putting C4 on the back of tanks and then throwing knife in the C4 to explode it. Like, I miss that game. Battlefield 6 is such a big fucking fail. Anyways. But, okay. The old Battlefields, Battlefield 3 and 4, I played Battlefield 1 when it came out, but I didn't really play Battlefield 1 a whole lot, so I will respect that Battlefield 1 is a good game, but I didn't play it a whole lot. But Battlefield 3 and 4, yeah, those are just such, like, I think those are old enough games now that I can say that I like 2042 better just because it's a newer game. But yes, no, Battlefield 3 and 4 are OGs. Like 2042, it only exists because of 3 and 4. Bad Company 2, I played a little bit of that. What's the King? Thank you for that 100. No, Roblox. You played Fortnite when it very first came out. And then once all the building stuff got crazy, I stopped playing. Yes, Florida. That's what's his name? Jimmy R Adventure says that. Bobber. I think what? I forget which one it was. Which one was that? Was that 3 or 4? Whichever one. Ah, crap. I want to say it was Battlefield 3. Because there's a squad I had on Battlefield, one of them that we used to go around and just do a bunch of shenanigans on. And I remember that. That was fun. I want to say it was Battlefield 3. I really like Battlefield 4, though. But I think I would have to give it to Battlefield 3. Because Battlefield 4 is just kind of, honestly, it's kind of just like an updated version of Battlefield 3. The King with the sparkles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You only played 2042? Yeah, 2042 is definitely... It's my top 3 for sure. It's probably number 3. What's up, the King? How are you? What's up, KJ? How are you today? I'm doing good. Rob, how are you doing today? Thank you guys for 35 likes. We're a little bit over a third of the way to that like goal of 100. We've already hit one goal of one member thanks to Trolley Wally, W Trolley Wallies again. We also need to hit $5 in total donations. Let's see if we can't hit all 3 of our goals today, guys. I'm burping while I'm saying this. What's up, B? How are you today? Welcome in. Gears of War. I've played Gears of War like once or twice. I was never a Xbox guy. Really, that's the only reason. I know it's on PlayStation nowadays, but back in the day it wasn't. Did I get what, Mingler? Did something just try to hit my bait, like as soon as it landed? Bullhog frontin'? Bullhog frontin'? Definitely not, and I haven't gone bullhog hunting either. I've played Halo. I've actually never played Red Dead. I've played Halo again only a handful of times because I was a PlayStation kid. What's up, Caden? How are you today? Crankbait. Oh, did I get my crankback bait? Did I get my crankbait back? I had to think about that. The one yesterday that I lost? If it's the one that I lost yesterday at the beginning of stream, no, I did not get it back. I'm doing great this morning. Guys, let me know where you guys are all watching from down in the chat. Let's cast it along this bank and then we'll throw the spinner around right here. YouTube. I'm using a crankbait, a little Arky size 220 crankbait on this rod, and then on my other one I have a little jig spinner on that one with a Yum 2-inch curly tail grub. What's up, Charlie? How are you? Yeah, I've gotten a few foul hooks. Like, depending on the day, sometimes the fish out here will like to swipe at it. Like, they'll hit it, but not like actually bite it. And so some days I'll actually get a couple foul hooks, but it's not like quite like I'm like snagging them though. Like, they actually tried to like hit the bait. It's just they didn't open their mouths. Hell yeah, the king. I do too. I do too. No pike or muskie. It gets too hot here. No pike or muskie or yellow perch. Those three for sure, not in Oklahoma. And then there's a handful of lakes that will stock like sauger or walleye or some stuff like that. Fish was a croaker. Yeah, I do have to constantly hook fish in the eye. I try not to. I just set the hook and it happens. One day, Quest Seeker, one day. One day we can start traveling and doing content like that. Oh. Yeah, spinners are good to use. I like smaller spinners though. That's why I use so I have a 1/8 ounce jig head, and then I have a spinner attachment that I put onto it. That's it's a spinner bait, but it's not like one that you'd buy like as a spinner bait. If that makes any sense. Yeah, spinners work really well for predator fish. I think this might be the last cast with this guy, and then we'll throw the spinner around here. Guys, hit that like, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification. All right, let's throw the spinner. Hello, squirrel. I saw a baby hammerhead shark in person before. Me too. I've caught an Atlantic sharp-nosed shark before, and then that same trip, the people that were like running the boat caught a little hammerhead. Spanish mackerel. No, I'm using mono. When I get my other ultralight, the reel's starting to slip, so I'm gonna get a new ultralight in the future. But I kind of want to get some braid for that because I want to use like 6-pound line. And the 6-pound line I have actually is pretty good, but I would like to get braid because here the ground is concrete, and then the other lake I fish, there's a lot of like grass and stuff. What's up, Cody? How are you? What's up, What's up, B? Yes, we've got 2 crappie. What's up, Timmy? How are you? That too, yeah, that too, Trolley. Dan. You have a megalodon tooth? That's pretty cool. What is going on right now? It sounded like an explosion, and then I heard sirens. It's probably just some construction. Nice. Get braided off of Temu. That's one of the things I won't get off of Temu is line. I will take the extra few dollars to get line from a name brand. But like baits and stuff like that, work pretty well from Temu. Because I want to be able to not have to second guess the line that I'm using. And if I have Temu line on, I'm going to be like, man, I hope this doesn't break. I'm doing good, Rob. I mean, maybe it's good. Maybe you can find some good braided line on Temu. It's just in the back of my head, I'd be like, this is from Temu. But no, like hard plastic baits are really good. The only thing about those guys is like the hooks are a little bit on the weaker side, but you can buy like a pack of Temu baits and then go buy a pack of hooks at like Walmart, and it's a lot cheaper. It's the size of your palm. Swivels and clips. Yeah, see, like swivel, clips, and like line. Anything that you're gonna like put a lot of pressure on, other than like hooks. Anything that has like potential of like snapping or anything, I wouldn't buy from Temu. Other than the hooks, though. Receive a toaster, yeah. Nope. Funniest thing I've done fishing is probably like falling in the water or something. I've hooked myself before. That wasn't funny though. That kind of sucked actually. If I was streaming though, you guys probably would have found it funny. Actually, I can answer that. Now that a couple days have passed and I'm not like upset about it anymore, it was actually on Wednesday, I believe. This guy, if you guys were here, this guy came up right next to me and just started fishing. And it was a complete stranger, just right, like 2 feet away from me. I told him to fuck off. And I got kind of upset about it. But now that, like I said, that a few days have passed, that's probably actually the funniest thing that's happened to me. In the moment, it was pissing me off. But now that I can look back, it's like, whatever. Good morning, wise man. Yes, Ice. Slipped down the hill same time in the middle. Damn. That is kind of funny. Yes, he was weird. He was okay at first. Like he stopped on top of the bridge and like just asked if I had caught anything, and I answered. And then he just stood there and stared at me. And then he walked down and stood next to me. Holy shit. I don't know what that guy was doing, to be honest. No, I don't use a boat. I don't have one. My dad has a boat. I only do bank fishing when I'm by myself, though. Yes, Ice. Ah, that was a bite for sure. It had to have been. He just called me hello butthole and okay. Hello there. What the heck? We're all tangled here. Got it. Hello 6-7. Hello Hang. Hello Stelicia. Celica. Sorry. Romania. Nice. Yeah, I wish I had a bass boat. That'd be nice. Thank you guys for 40 likes. 10 more likes and we're halfway to the like goal of 100, guys. Can we hit the other goal of $5 in donations? Again, shout out to Trolley Wally for becoming a member today. That was our other goal. I'll probably say this at the end of stream, and I'll say it again tomorrow. But as of right now, I'm planning to get out here tomorrow morning too. As long as nothing happens, like weather-wise, or I get sick or anything like that. But this coming week, there's a WWE pay-per-view and my nephew's birthday. So just look out for the live notification after tomorrow. I have a few things that I gotta do this week. Hello, Joshua. Saw a bass tracker boat. Nice. Down in the bottom right corner, Rob, I forget which button it is, but one of those buttons, you can become a member. Yes, what, wise man? You saw an alligator? Nice. Yeah, we don't have any here in Oklahoma, or at least where I'm at in Oklahoma. Sugpula? Hopefully that's not a slur or anything I just said. Is the baby ones in the pond behind your house? Nice. I've seen one in South Padre Island down in Texas in the Gulf. Yeah, Dan, mine's fine here. I'm seeing everything. But it might be on like the viewers' side. YouTube has been having some problems recently. They have some problems for like a week or two every few months. I don't know. I think they like try to do some updates and then it messes some stuff up and then they'll eventually fix it. No, I've never been fishing in Florida before. I've been fishing in the Gulf of Mexico down in like Texas, but not in Florida. I've been to Florida, but just not, I've never fished there. Guys, can we get 5 more likes for that 50 bomb and halfway to the like goal of 100? I think we're gonna move down, right, just a tiny bit here so I can cast along the trees there. Oh, that's a big spider web. Too bad I need to get through right here. What's up, Joshua? Oh, Joshua, did you just become a member? Did Joshua just become a member? If you did, we need to write you down in the Hall of Fame. Did you just become one, though? Like, did you buy it, or did you get gifted one, Joshua? Because if you just bought one, then we need to write you down on the Hall of Fame. Sometimes I go fishing with family. My brother doesn't really like fishing. and my dad's schedule and my schedule don't always line up. Okay, Trolley Wally, for sure. Because that is on like a bucket list fish that I want to catch, is like a pike and muskie. You just bought it, Joshua? Okay, cool. Yeah, when we get back down to my bag, we'll write you down. W. Joshua's in the chat. That's our second member today, guys. Yeah, no, on like the creator side, they'll send you like updates, Dan, and like once every few days, then the past like 2 weeks, every time I log in on my computer, there's some like notification saying that they fixed an issue or whatever. So YouTube's just been having some problems recently. Biggest fish I caught was a flathead catfish. It was actually the newest short on my channel. Caught it earlier this week. And then, yes, we've caught 2 crappie today, Max. Yesterday was a bunch of storms. Well, earlier in the week, it was all in the 100 degrees. Then yesterday, there's a bunch of storms. And then from today until like next weekend, it's supposed to be in the hundreds again. So honestly, 2 crappie today, I'll take that today. No, I don't eat. I only catch and release. Even if I did eat fish, though, that flathead, I would have let go. I know it's like, people would be like, but it's a bigger flathead, so you get more meat. But like, if I were to keep fish to eat, I'm not trying to like keep meat. Like, if I were to keep a fish to eat, I would keep like 1 or 2 fish for like a meal or 2. I'm not one to like keep meat in the freezer or anything like that. Plus, like I said, once they get to a big enough size, I don't want to keep them either, because if they get big enough, I want those genetics. I want the genetics of the bigger fish to go and reproduce. And so that's also why I wouldn't keep it. Even if I was keeping fish, I wouldn't have kept that one anyways. What's up, Rhino? How are you today? That too, yeah. Red blooper before? I've caught red snapper before. No, there's one, thank you, I appreciate that, Charlie, but there's one time where I kind of got pissed. I didn't say anything to him because I don't know his situation. Maybe he needed to keep the largemouth so that way they could have dinner for the first time in a week or whatever the fuck. I don't know his situation, but the other lake I fished, I saw a guy walk out with like a 5-pound largemouth, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to eat it. I was just like, oh my God, why? Red grouper, no, I've never caught those. But like I said, maybe he needed that food or whatever, but it still hurt my soul. Yes, wind. Pick up more wind. That'll be good for us because there are no clouds today. Okay, maybe YouTube's just being weird, because Dan was talking about some of the chats here not showing up and like notification not showing up. And then I've also, like, on the creator side, I've been seeing a lot of different things that YouTube apparently has been fixing. I think YouTube's just been having trouble the last couple weeks. I think it was I'm not hating here when I say this, but I think it was Kai Cenat Streamer University. I think there was like a big surge of new people coming to YouTube, and just a big surge of people in general for that Streamer University stuff on YouTube. So I think it might have messed a few things up. Which that's on YouTube though. YouTube should be ready for a big event or anything like that. Because that's about when I started noticing a few things on my end too. No, I've never caught a grouper before. Guys, one more like for that halfway mark of 100 likes. Can we also hit our other goal of $5 in donations? Thank you to Trolley and Joshua for both becoming members today. WW. $50 likes. Thank you guys. Let's get 50 more for that 100 bomb. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. What time is it? We got about at least another hour and a half of fishing. Once it gets about 9 a.m. here is when the heat really starts to pick up today, so we'll just have to reevaluate once it gets 9 a.m. Central Standard Time if I would want to stay out or not. That would be good, like, what's that called? What's that called when you throw stuff? Chumming. Yeah, chum the water. I'd have to make sure it's legal, though. I know some places here in the United States are weird about, like cast netting fish or, like chumming the water and different things like that. No worries, Shadow, no worries. Those are just our daily goals. You gotta set goals to hit them, so. The fact that you're here chatting with me, liking, that's all I can ask for. See if we can't get to that 100 like goal before I get out of here, because today will probably be a little bit on the shorter side of a stream length. I like almost any movie, except for like romantic dramas. Like if it's just a romantic drama movie, it's not really my type of movie. But most any other movie I like. My favorite is horror. I go to the theater and see about every movie. I have not seen The Odyssey, though. I'm not going to go to the theater to watch that fucking high school project play. We're fishing in Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. It's legal? Okay. I figured it might be legal, but like I said, the United States from state to state too also can just be weird with their regulations and laws and whatnot. Nice. I actually don't think I've watched all the Jasons. I realized that like a week or two ago when I was talking with Dan. I've seen all the like newer remakes from like early 2000s and on, and then I've seen the very first Jason, but all the other ones like that from the 80s and 70s, 80s, 90s, whenever they are, I know they're at least into the 80s. I don't know if they went into the 90s or not. But I realize I don't think I've watched all the other ones, all the other parts of the originals, like movie series. I like all the Transformers movies. There's not a single bad one. That's another movie franchise too that doesn't have a bad movie for me, is the Transformers. Transformers and Spider-Man have not been ruined yet by Disney or whoever owns them. Tracker? I don't think so. A few more casts with the Cranker Banker and then we'll move on the other side of these trees. You have a huge Optimus Prime collection? Hell yeah. Yeah, they run Star Wars. Disney has run a lot of fucking franchise. They've run Star Wars, they've run Marvel. Those are just the two big ones I can think of. What's up, Dom? How are you? Yeah, we've caught 2 crappie today. Today is a bit of an off day because of the heat and the weather the past few days and coming up. At least we caught 2 though. That's all I care about. Guys, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification. Let's try to get to that 100 like goal before I get out of here. Let's see if we can do it. Like I've been saying, it won't be a full-length stream probably, unless if the fishing just randomly picks up, which I don't think it's going to. Let's try to get that like goal. Yeah, we got a heat wave yesterday. Wasn't too bad, but it was because there's storming. But other than Friday, Monday through Thursday, it was hot, and then now today it's supposed to get hot again until next weekend. Well, good luck, Dom. Good luck. Last cast with this guy, and then we'll move down. My favorite Transformer? I don't know. I don't know if I've actually ever been asked that question. I want to say just Optimus Prime, because, like... Or maybe, is his name Soundwave, the, like, jet guy? I like the jet guy. Is his name Soundwave, I believe, or something like that? Dang, yeah. It's supposed to, that's exactly, it's like 105 degrees, whatever, give or take a few degrees here. So the crankbait around first here. Starscream, yeah, that's what it was. Yes, I don't know why. What did I say? Forgot what I said. Sound wave, okay. Yes. I knew it was two words, and I knew it started with an S. And I knew he was like a jet guy. Other than that, I forgot his name. Dan. Well, like, I just know the main ones. Because, like, I like all the Transformers, but, like, I've mainly only watched the movies. Like, I would have to see, like, a lineup of the Transformers to be able to pick a couple more than just, like, Bumblebee or Optimus Prime or Megatron or... See, like, that's... I now know Starscream. See, I think I only knew those three names. Like, in my head, I can picture a bunch of them, but I don't know their names. You watched G1? Nice. Soundwave is a cassette player. I like some of the animal ones too. Those are cool. But then again, I don't remember their names too. I just know, like, there's a gorilla one. There's like a hawk bird one. There's like a cheetah or whatever they are. My brother was more of the Transformer. He was more 90 Kids stuff than I was. So I was born in 98. So I got some of it, but he was born in 91, so he actually, like, grew up with a lot of the different cartoons. Cheetor. Optimus Primal. See, I should have known that. I don't even remember that. Oh. Yeah, he's the gorilla. I know that now that you say that name, because I've seen it. That was probably one of my more favorite ones of the live action movies. Alrighty, Christopher, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. There's really, I think, yeah, it's just hot, guys. Because, like, honestly, there's enough wind here that we should have gotten more than just 2 crappie off this bank. I think it's just, the water's still just way too hot. Nice shadow. You watched it day one, Dan? Well, see, like, this bank slants down, and so it kind of continues this for about 3 to 5 feet. Oh, we have a fish. Another crappie. Just letting us sit there. But then it goes out, like, it just gets real deep out there. Like, not like super deep, like 10-ish feet or so. Third fish of the day is another crappie. No, I don't, Rob. I'm gonna get one soon, though. What's up? Wazaya? How are you today? The way it, like, hit, I think we might have had a different fish on at first. Because he felt bigger at first. But we did kind of foul hook him there, so. That was on a complete pause because I was showing you guys the angle. But yeah, the game warden told me that this little slope that I'm on goes out about 3 to 5 feet, just depending where you're at. And then there's a big drop off. That's why I'm kind of fishing, like, the angle next to the bank that I am right now. What's up, Rowgrass? How are you today? 3 crappie, 0 sharks, 0 whales. Yes, Jordan, yes. Guys, can we get 45 more likes for that to like a goal? Let me know where you guys are watching from down below. All right, 3 more casts with this guy, and then we'll throw the spinner around. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Stockton, California, nice. Concord, North Carolina, nice. How do I whistle? I don't know. I just do it. Lower Michigan, nice. Missouri, nice. I'm in Oklahoma. I've lived in Michigan and Missouri. Lived in Republic, Missouri, and then I also lived in Allendale, Michigan. Lexington, North Carolina, nice. Last cast with this guy, and then we'll throw the spinner around here. What's up, Liam? How are you today? Welcome in. I wonder if my dad and them caught anything last night. Wonder where they went out here too. The middle of Missouri. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Might have to put a new grub on if that ripped the tail of it off. Southeast Missouri. No. I mainly will be upset if I lose my spinner here. Got it. Whatever. Let's just replace the hook. This hook caught us a lot of fish recently. So, oh, that's in my bag though. Well, we got to write a couple names down anyways. Let's just leave this guy here so I know where we left off. We got to go replace this hook. I believe we got Joshua that we need to write down in the Hall of Fame. Jordan, did you buy your membership or were you gifted one? Because if you just bought one, I need to write your name down too. Yeah, it's about to be super, super hot. It's already starting to get hot. Here in the next 2 hours, it's supposed to get up to like 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Collects WWE figures from... Oh, that's cool, Shadow. That's cool. Jordan, if you're still here, let me know if you bought your membership or if you were gifted one. Thank you, Shadow. I know we got to get Joshua. All right. Let me scroll back down to Joshua. Yeah, our overnight low here was like 80, like high 70s, low 80s. Shit. There's Joshua. Joshua F. Boom. Joshua is in the Hall of Fame. Thank you for that. Okay, Jordan, thank you. Thank you for being honest. You know what? For your honesty, Jordan, I'll write you down in the Hall of Fame just because you're honest about it. And that you say you like my content, so. Jordan D. Boom. My PB is about a 20-pound head catfish that I caught the other day right over there. Alright, let's get... I just need to grab the jigs. You've never caught a fish? I will, Cam, I will. It's not too hot yet. It's actually kind of nice right now. There's a nice little breeze going, but that sun's about to be up higher in the sky, and then it's going to be real hot. But thank you, Cam, I will. You've never caught a fish? Dang. The flathead get big out here. The Oklahoma State record for a flathead is like 78 pounds. Flatheads get a lot bigger than that, though. Like if you go to the right like dam that's deep enough and everything, and there's probably like it probably doesn't get pressured a lot or different things like that. That's where like the real big flathead catfish are. All right. Let's go down to my pole. Look at this fucking guy, dude. Slow your ass down. Oh, I was gonna drink water, but this guy's coming over here. I want to go back down by my pole. (39°C). What's that in Fahrenheit? The Wells catfish, yeah, those get really big. Were we throwing the spinner around first or the crankbait, guys? I can't remember what we threw first here. It's the same dickhead that took up all the space at the bridge the other day. (102), okay. We're in Stillwater, Oklahoma, the United States. Come out, line. There we go. Thank you. Guys, can we get 39 more likes for 100? Why did it spin that much? That was weird. All right, let's get back to casting with this guy. Damn spider webs, bro. What's up, Frank? How are you today? Cody. I just like how people like go to a different part of the lake, you weird fucks. Why do I attract all the people? It happens at the other lake too. I'll be fishing and then all of a sudden everyone wants to fish right where I'm at. I know, and there's already a guy on the two guys on a kayak in the cove further down. I don't know why they can't go to a different part of the lake. They're the same people that were here yesterday taking up. Watch, they'll probably do it again. They'll probably take up the bridge again to where I can't even cast without casting into them. Oh well, though, I was talking shit about them the other day, and that's when I hooked into the flathead. That was a fish. What was hitting me there? Hit me twice. That's where we caught the crappie. Yeah, I caught my flathead on my jig crappie setup. I was just jigging around because, like I said, these guys the other day, they were like in the way of me throwing next to the bridge, so I was just doing it elsewhere. Okay, we might have lost this guy. I was just literally fishing a different bank because they were hogging up the bridge. And that just happened. I was not expecting to catch anything, and especially not a flathead. God. Got it. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, watch, guys. They're gonna do it for sure. They're already going that way. Yep, they're going under the bridge, and then they're gonna park their asses sideways. I'm using a Johnny Morrison Signature Series Bass Pro Shop collab. You know, it's funny, I've only ever caught one catfish out here when I've like targeted catfish with like cut or live bait. And then I catch way more catfish out here throwing like jigs, spinners, and crankbaits around. It's hilarious. Cody. Yeah, the closest Bass Pro Shop is about like an hour away from me. PlayStation. What's up, Stefano? How are you today? Welcome in. Guys, let's get to that 100 like goal. Once we get to that 100 likes, we'll probably look to get out of here, especially with more people showing up. Especially if they're gonna just fucking be dickheads. I leave my backpack on the ground so that way, like, if another guy does show up, they'll be just like, oh, there's another guy fishing here. I don't get, like, as long as I'm not right next to my bag, you can fish next to my bag. That's not why. I don't leave my bags to, like, save my spot and be like, no one can fish here. I just leave my bag. Well, I leave my bag because it's heavy and it hurts my neck, first off. But then also it helps other fishermen be like, oh, there might be a guy around here somewhere. But then this guy's gonna park his fucking boat sideways. And then no matter what side I go on the bridge, I can't cast into the shade. What's up, Alec? It is almost 8 a.m., 7:54 here. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah, we've caught 3 crappie. I have a PlayStation 5. I haven't played it in months though. Probably not gonna play it for a long time. At least until the winter. No, that's what I'm saying though. Like, I don't care, like, if he wants to fish the bridge or not, but, like, be respectful for other fishermen and park on one side. Don't park in the direct middle, especially when you have 3 people fishing on your boat. When you have 3 different lines out, there's not a chance that I'm going to be able to cast towards your boat then. They're not doing it right now though, but they did it the other day, and it's the same people, and it's the same way that they're doing it. They're going to go fish this cove and then block the whole bridge. We're fishing in Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boomer Lake. See, I sold all my old consoles and games. I wish I didn't. What's up, Yamal? Yeah, we've caught 3 crappie so far. PC Master Race. Okay, Rowgrass, okay. I believe you. Thank you guys for 70 likes. Can we get 30 more? We're about 3/4 of the way to that like goal. Thank you guys for being here. Again, shout out to Joshua for hitting that other goal of 1 member. Can we also get $5 in donations for a 3rd goal of today's stream? What's up, D's Nuts? What are you talking about, Pam? What do you mean, what age, what? I literally only have a PlayStation 5. I would have a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, a PlayStation 5. I would have a GameCube. I would have the first Wii. I would have an N64. I would have a lot of different stuff if me and my brother didn't sell some of our video games. He sold a few different things, and then I sold a few different things. Because we either wanted... It was either because we wanted to buy drugs and we were like teenagers and we rather had gotten high than play the video games, or it was to like upgrade to the next console or whatever. But now looking back, I wish I would have kept all of those, especially the GameCube. I wish we would have kept the GameCube. Yeah, they're pretty expensive now though. Even like with like used ones and like whatnot on eBay, there's some of the consoles and different things get pretty expensive still. Crappie, largemouth, or catfish, Pam. We've only caught 3 crappie today so far, but that's what we catch out here. Yeah, me and my brother run a eBay business. My goldfish for today, guy, is just to catch stuff, to be honest. Because yesterday there's a bunch of storms, and then today, well, yesterday there was a bunch of storms, and then the rest of the week it was really hot. And then today it's supposed to get really hot again. So as long as we're catching stuff. Plus, yesterday, this whole week, we've had a really, really good week of fishing. You have a crystal business? Nice. Is she a witch? Ideal crystals, nice. Yeah, I have a merch and an eBay store, guys. Both of those are linked. Both of those directly support me too. Oh, my pole's coming out. My pole's coming out of the closet. I'm joking. Guys, can we get 2 more likes for 3/4 of the way to the like goal of 100? Oh, it's a log. I thought there was like a fish like coming to the surface right here. I didn't release my bell. The log distracted me. Oh, so it's just like a little shop, but then yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. I should check that log, honestly. We'll look at it when we go by to see if there's any of my baits stuck on it. What's up, Jake? How are you today? Yeah, this log kind of looked like a dead fish or something coming up to the surface. It was just a log. I didn't notice it till now. They just have like a little shop. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, there's a lot of different like shops where people just sell random stuff here. Because we're in a college town, so like the majority will be like clothing items and stuff, but then they'll have like a lot of different little things that they make or that they like collect or whatever. It's not quite like an antique mall, but it's kind of like that. Oh, okay, Cody. Where are these fishes at? No, they're hiding. My morning's going pretty good. We've caught 3 fish so far. Oh, I see. Okay. I see what you're asking, Cody. Went fishing with my friend, caught a 7 bass. Nice, nice. Just hold on, we're going home. We're going home. That probably did not happen, Pam. You probably just caught 5 bass. You probably just found a nice little hole. If you catch one largemouth, more than likely, like I would say probably like 99% of the time, that fish isn't going to get caught again for like at least a day or so. There's some very rare instances to where you might be able to catch a fish maybe like back to back, but not 5 times. You just had a nice little hole you found there if you truly caught 5 bass back to back. Good morning, Mom. Love you too. Hello there, Candy. How are you? Yes, I have, Trolley. I hate that type of fishing. I hate fishing the bottom with like drop shot rigs or like weedless stuff. It's like the only type of fishing I just don't like to do. I know it works, it's just like, it drives me insane. I can also, it's weird. I can like sit here and stare at a bobber, sit still, but like if I try to drag stuff on the bottom, it drives me insane. I don't know. Thank you guys for 75 likes. Let's get 25 more for that 100 to like a goal. Did we throw the spinner around here yet? I can't remember. Cody. Yeah, probably. They were probably like, we can't let them know our crystal secrets. Yeah, guys, we got at least another hour of fishing, and depending on what happens in this next hour will depend if we extend it any longer past 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yes, my dad has a boat. There's been one stream. It was the celebration stream. It says it in the title. It says celebration stream. We got on the boat. We fished the bank around here for a while, and then my dad came out and picked us up. Last cast with this guy, and then we'll throw the spinner around. Yeah, I want to get a kayak, but I also want to get one to where like I feel safe in it. I'm afraid that of like setting the hook and stuff, I can definitely see myself falling in. I know part of kayaking is you do eventually just fall in, but I don't want to be like out there and fall in. Like I can swim, but like I'd rather not have to swim. But I mean, if you're saying a decent kayak, then maybe I can find one on the cheaper side that will make me feel confident and not falling in. Get a 2-man one? Okay. Actually, that makes sense. I never really thought about that until now. Just get a 2-man one. Hello there, Temper. How are you today? Welcome in. Did I put this back around? I did. Dan. No, never, Dan. I've never thought about getting 2 men. Holy shit. That's also what I've thought about. Cody is like maybe I can do some like catfishing because there's a kayak catfishing, I believe his YouTube name is. I watch him. That looks really fun to do. Huh? What's up, Saki? How are you today? Just hold on, we're going home. We're going home. Oh, what was that? Am I getting hit by something here? What is going on? I don't know. What's up, just Salt? How are you today? No, Tim. It did probably sound like that though. Ah, yes, Pam. That is good advice. If I don't feel safe in a $500 kayak, let me just get a $10,000 boat. That makes a lot of sense. The fuck? Sorry if that's rude, but that was a dumbass chat. Sorry if that was rude, but goddamn, that was dumb. What you just said. What's up, Amy? We're in Stillwater, Oklahoma at Boomer Lake. I'm glad Trolley said so. I'm like, holy crap. Like, even if you get a used boat is still a couple $1,000s, and even then you might have some trouble with that used boat, and then you're gonna have to go get it fixed, or at least buy some parts if you can fix it yourself, and then that's just gonna be even more expensive. What's up, Aku? How are you? What's up, Kyle? How are you? Like, I don't even know if you can buy like a body of a boat for less than $1,000. Like, if you're buying just the body of a boat that doesn't have any holes and can float, you're still gonna spend like $1,000. No worries, just shalt. No worries. A like and a sub and chatting helps me out. Guys, can we get 22 more likes for that 100 bomb? Dan, I might as well, the price difference, I might as well spend the extra $10,000. The way that chat was worded sounds like I can just spend whatever. I don't like to be rude like that, guys, but Jesus, that was just sometimes I will get chats and I'm just like, did you even think about what you just said, or did you just type it? Or do you even think about anything? Oklahoma or USA? Just salt. Yeah. Hell yeah, Cody. That was an awful cast. I literally casted it up onto the bank. My PB bass is about 6 to 8 pounds. I've never had a scale, so. My favorite food is probably like pizza or ice cream. I like Chinese food a lot, but there's really, when I say that, there's only one restaurant I think of, and it's a local restaurant. It's not like a franchise. And then other than that, I like Mexican food a lot. I like a good burrito. Hamburgers are good. Yeah, I like hamburgers. Those are up there too. I like pasta too, but I can't do like tomato sauce. I have to do like Alfredo or like olive oil type sauce or something. My favorite type of fishing bait is probably a jig. A little jig. To a hot pot? Yes, I've been once or twice. My one sitting to eat? What? This is going to be the same question. Or the same answer. It doesn't matter if I'm sitting... What is this? Is this a catfish? I think it's a cat. Why did it hit me all the way out there? That was interesting. That was kind of deep. For the catfish to hit me that deep, it like hit the water too, guys, and then he hit it. He was like up on top of the water. This might be pretty close to my PB channel cat out here too. What the heck? Why did he hit me so close to the top water there? That was quite interesting, guys. Literally, as like not even a second passed after my bait hit the top, and he hit it. I forgot what question I was even answering. Oh, I kind of felt, no, he got it in the mouth. He just bent my hook out. Another catfish, guys, nice. Ow! I poked myself on his spine like an idiot. Hopefully that doesn't start to hurt. There we go. Oh, nope. Just as long as I get my spinner back from you, buddy. You guys are kind of in the way. Get out of the way, guys. The camera's like right in my way here. I just need right there. I just need that. And then I can get it out. Let me get a good grip of it. Whatever. He bent my hook. That's crazy how much he bent my hook here. He made my sickle hook into like a circle hook. That's hilarious. Open your mouth for me, buddy. I'm trying. Stop it. You flopping around isn't going to help me. Stop. Come on, man. Let me grab the hook in the side of his mouth here. Holy crap. There we go. Just had to grab it the right way, guys. Boom. Another channel cat. There's a turtle right there too. Bye. Did he get poop on me? Did I just get like, hold on. Did I just get fucking goose poop on me? Because he was rolling around. Let me get this out of the dirt there. I don't like that being in the just direct dirt. W, guys, W. I forgot what question I was answering and whatnot, so if you mods, let me know if I missed anything that needs like shouting out. If you guys had a question that I didn't answer, you feel free to say your chats again. If I missed them, it will not be considered spam at this moment, for I was catching a fish. That was weird though, like he was way out there, like literally it hit, sank for like a second, and then the catfish hit. That was deep water. Why was he so close to the top? I'll take it though. Thank you for the GG. Who was the GG? Pam. W Pam for the GG. Thank you, Pam. I like how the only time that guy got me was me not like paying attention where I was putting my hand. We're good though. It's not stinging. As long as it's not stinging me. All right, guys. We're gonna have to retie, replace the hook here. Give me a second. What's up, fishing buddies? How are you? What's up, Cameron? How are you? My favorite seafood? I would have to say shrimp, because honestly, I haven't really ate too many fish. I have eaten like sea trout, black drum, red snapper, mahi-mahi. Other than that, I can't really think about, nothing else comes to the top of my head. I probably have had more than that, but I just can't think of it right now. So like right here. That was probably pretty close to my PB channel cat out here, guys. I need to get a scale. All that slime. Look, he made my jig bend into a circle hook. The guy was fighting hard. That's like the flathead that I caught. That's what it did. Actually, the flathead didn't even bend it that much. Such goose shit. This is fresh goose shit too. You see the guys on the kayak, I don't know if they're just done, but those people on the boat went back into the cove and like kicked them out. The people on the boat back there are fucking dicks. That's probably why those guys on the kayak are moving. usually go salt fishing. Closest salt water is like 6 to 8 hours away from me, sadly. I wonder if there's some structure out there that I just can't see from the bank. Because that catfish, like, that was surprising. It was in deep water, but it hit like almost top water. Yes, mahi-mahi's good. Most saltwater fish is good. Favorite fast food is Taco Bell or Domino's. What's up, Sex Pug? Yes, I remember you. How are you today? Caught the 35-pound flat. Nice. Yeah, mine was about 20 pounds. It was about 3-ish feet long. Eight more likes, guys. 8 more likes, and then we'll probably like fish for a tiny bit longer. Honestly, we'll probably just fish till that 9 a.m. mark, because we'll probably hit the goal either before that or right around then. Especially after that, that makes me happy. Especially with how hot it's supposed to be now, so. What's up, Noah? How are you? No, I do not have a boat. My dad has a boat, though. This pole, I feel like this camo pole's about to give out. The last couple bigger fish I've hooked into it, it's made some interesting noises, and it's also kind of bent. The bending feels a bit weirder than normal. I think the poles might snap soon. I just need to get gear, dude. All my gear that you guys see me use out here, except for like this stuff that I'm putting on right now, is all like at least a couple years old. My reel is still good, but this camo pole is... I've used the crap out of it. Alrighty, Shadow, see you later. Guys, can we get 8 more likes for that like goal of 100? Especially after that catfish we just caught. 4th fish of the day is pretty close to my PB channel cat out here. What's up, Stanley? How are you? What? Oh, my hands say I have... Yes, I do have red hair. How did you know that? The freckles? The whiteness and the freckles. You actually do put salt on saltwater fish. All right, let's get back out here. Cut it just a tiny bit more of this tag off. Here we go. Do I have any shit on my... No, we're good. Yeah, right here, guys, because I put my finger here. By the way, there's a little tip. I don't know if you guys do this or not. But I always like to hold my reel like this with my finger out, pointer finger, because it helps me feel the bites. But the bending I was feeling was right here. Yeah, that was interesting. Where, how far out and like on the water level that catfish just hit me at. That was about 10, 20 yards just directly out in front of me. And then I watched my bait hit the water. And then like a second later, maybe, I felt him hit. This rod is actually tagged. I ordered it online. I forget where I got it from, but it's in my, if you go to my store and go to one of my collections for my gear, it's under there and you can buy it through there, and that also helps support me. This rod comes with a different reel than this, but that reel is pretty good. That reel, actually, the flathead catfish I caught the other day is what I caught. Was that reel. Different pole though. Or rod, yeah. Whatever. Did I say reel twice there? Did I say reel? Yeah, it's a decent one, but like I said, I've been using the crap out of it the past like 5 years or so. Caught some nice fish on it. This was my go-to setup for a while, and then I started bringing the other rods out. Welcome back, AJ. No worries. We actually I woke up real early this morning, and we started even an hour earlier than what I left in the community tab yesterday. We started at like 6 a.m. something, because I woke up at 4 a.m. wide awake. But I also went to bed at 7 p.m. last night. Yes, I do. It was getting close to it, Cody. Earlier in the week, I'd noticed it, but I was like, I'll take it out once or twice more, so that way we can get it lower. But I think I'll probably put some more on it in the next day or two. What's up, Judd? Yes, I remember you. Guys, can we get 4 more likes? What's up, David? What's up, Blake? How are you guys? Welcome in. Guys, can we get 2 more likes? Come on. Let's get to that like goal of 100. And then we have about another 30 minutes of fishing, guys, and then it's supposed to get super hot after that. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Appreciate it. The same too as the last couple streams. This camo ugly stick rod, and then my other orange combo setup. Using the same baits, little jig spinner and a crankbait. Caught 3 crappie and 1 channel cat today. 100 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We've hit 2 of our 3 goals today, guys. Thank you for the 100 likes. The daily members. Shout out to, or it was Trolley and Joshua. Sorry, Trolley. Trolley and Joshua both. Shout out. I didn't say Trolley's name the last time or two, but both have become members today. Let's see if we can't get the 3rd and final goal of $5 in donations. A few more casts with the spinner, and then we'll throw the cranker banker out here. What are you guys talking about? Extreme close-ups? Like my face at the end? Because I know Dan was replying about seeing like my face or whatever at the end. It's funny to me too. I watch all these people just go right past this bank, and they don't ever stop to fish it. Even when I'm not on this bank, I watch people, and they don't stop to fish it. Trolley Wally with the $5 donation. The 5. Is that pounds or whatever it is? It's actually $6.67. W. Trolley Wally. Trolley Wally. You're already written down in the Hall of Fame. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. You'll get an extra shout out at the end of the stream today, if I can remember. I will. I'll grab a energy drink for sure. I can't drink coffee. I like coffee, but it gives me the shits. And not in a good way. I know coffee's supposed to make like your bowel movements work better and whatnot. It's not a good type of shitting. Yeah. Well, it's a super laxative for me because I can't even drink. Like I take a couple sips and my stomach starts to cramp. I do like the taste of it. I used to drink it all the time. It's probably because I worked at Panera for a year and a half and I would drink it all the fucking time. All right, let's throw the crankbait around out here. Ooh, look at the birds. What's up, Prince? How are you? Nice. I should do that actually. Go to some garage sales and stuff around here. Look for some fishing gear. That is a good idea. Cause like some of the reels and stuff like that, you can probably find a decent reel out there. But like rods though, are probably a lot easier to find in a better condition. Cause I like the idea of getting like a new reel, but then maybe buying like a used rod. It's like I said, rods hold up a lot better than reels do. He's into some... Yeah, no, I would start working at Panera and just like down coffee. Because we would brew more like because we would drink so much. And then on top of that, I could put whatever I wanted into it, and it was free still. So I'd put all the different like flavors. I'd make quite some creations there. From Pakistan, nice. What's up, Mike? We're fishing. how's everybody's weekend going so far? Let me guys know where you're watching from, and if you guys are going fishing, and if you guys are going fishing, what are you targeting? Thank you guys for 105 likes. Thank you, Charlie Wally hit 2 of our goals today, and then thank you guys also for that 100 like goal. Shout out to Joshua also for that donate, or the I can't speak, the other member too. Also shout out, there's a few of other you guys that have donated today. Too hot? Yeah, that's why I normally wake up at about 5 a.m., 5:30 to get out here, but I woke up even earlier today. Ooh. That does sound good. Making me want coffee. Hold on, I'm hungry. I just got really hungry. Ugh. All right, we're good. Oh no, if I had to work another job, I would definitely be too lazy on the weekends, but this is my job, so. Plus, I normally take most Mondays off. So so that way I can get out on the weekend. I take most Mondays off, and then if I take a second day off, it's usually like a Thursday. Why is this lady has been looking down at me? What the fuck does she want? That's straight into a tree. Or not a tree, but the bush. That was awful cast too. It's fine though, we got it. I think it was the same lady. She moved on. I think she was just, my bag is down there, and then I'm down here. I don't know what she was doing. I know this is probably just me overthinking it. It definitely is just me overthinking this when I say this, by the way, guys. But I could definitely see like an old lady thinking that because I left my black backpack down, that they're like, is that a bomb? I just wish people would mind their own business. Pam with the chili, W Pam. Samantha Ginger. I haven't ran into Karen yet. Live. Even the guy that I told to fuck off the other day, he wasn't a Karen. He was just being weird. The lady looking at me, though, she seemed like she was, like, wanting to complain about some stuff. That's why I was even saying anything. Pam with the thumbs up. W. Pam, thank you for the gifts. No, I wouldn't consider him a kin either. He was just weird. Because he wasn't complaining about stuff or anything. He was just weird. What's up, we got that fish dude? How are you today? Welcome in. Hook up some tree leaves. Guys, we got about 15 minutes of fishing left. That sun is getting hot. Make sure you guys are liked and subscribed so you guys can catch my next live. We should be out here tomorrow. Early morning again, as long as family health and weather allows us, but we're gonna keep it on the shorter side today because like I said, that sun's coming up. It's supposed to be like 100 degrees. And honestly, the bites are kind of slow today. I'm actually kind of surprised we even got that catfish. But we've had an amazing week. Thank you guys for being here either way. I stream most days except for most Mondays and sometimes Thursdays. Upload shorts Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Not every single day on the weekend, but if I am uploading a short, those are the days. Kins do things to get in your way. I guess so. Yeah, he was a kin. All right, let me throw the spinner bait a couple times here, and then we're going to start working back to my bag. That sun's just immediately made my phone hot. What's up, Grayson? Yes, I remember you. How are you today? Thank you guys, 415 likes. We probably hit 2,400 subscribers today too. I would have to look. No, please let me get this back. I don't have to retie at this, like we're almost done. Plus that's one of my spinner attachments. No. Maybe I can bend the hook out. Nope. Dang it, dude. Whatever. I'm really not that upset because two of the, I mean, honestly, we only lost like $1 worth of stuff right here. Yeah, that's just at such an angle there that... Oh, no, I got it. Would you just look at that? Just look at that. Let's get the fuck away from here. Start working back, guys. Let me see where these people on the boat are at. We might just go walk down to the bridge and fish around there for the last little bit. Yeah, damn. You have to share him. Yes. Yeah, I can't imagine what like Dan and Ivan and like. It's crazy to me, and it's probably crazy to you guys. Because yeah, definitely it used to literally be like me, Dan, Van, Ivan, Freddie G, GR, LaBush. Who else? A few different people would also stop by. And it was always just us like 1 to 3, 4, 5 people having conversations. Now I start my stream off with 4 or 5 people already chatting. It's crazy, man. I've been live streaming for a little over 2 years now. We were doing video game stuff, but then back in like late February, beginning of March, I switched to fishing. And we went from 500 subscribers to what we're at now. I went from averaging 1 to 2 concurrent viewers every stream to now like 20. Hello, Gihan. Exactly, Dan. Dan stuck around this whole time. Okay. Guys, take a water break if you got one. You're drinking beer? It's a little bit too early for me, even if I did drink beer. But also, who am I to say that? I ripped some dabs this morning and ate an edible, so what's the difference, to be honest? As long as you can control it. Alright, we got like 10-ish minutes more, guys, and then we're gonna call it. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, yes. Is that a dog? It is a dog. Ah, something just hit it there. Yeah, no, the last few days I don't know what's been going on. I haven't caught a largemouth since like Tuesday. But instead of the largemouth, I've been catching all catfish on my bass and crappie gear. Yesterday we caught 4 catfish. Today we've caught 1. Then on Wednesday we didn't catch any. Tuesday we caught that flathead. Monday, did we catch some on Monday? I can't remember. Last Friday we caught like 3 or 4 also. Cody, yeah, exactly. Hey man, I don't blame him. Yeah. No, I was fishing a different lake in the springtime. Sanborn is right down the road. Sanborn is a lot better for a largemouth than like the bluegill than this lake. But during the summer, all the grass grows up out there. It's such thick grass too. Like even if you have weedless stuff, you're still getting caught up in the grass with your weedless stuff. Let's move down the bank. And then we'll fish for like 10 minutes in one spot, and then we're probably going to call it. I doubt we'll catch too much more. It's just supposed to be hot as shit today. Plus, we can always just come out here and jig for crappie. I can always come out here and catch like 5 to 10 crappie if I really try. That shit's automatic. Alright, let's throw around right here. Then we'll probably look to call it, guys. What's up, Soda Can? How are you? Here, the bass spawn is like, depending on how long the winter is and whatnot here, because sometimes our winters like to last a little bit longer, but it's usually like mid-March-ish. If it's a warmer year, then beginning of March, and then it lasts from like the time till about mid-May, end of May, maybe a tiny bit into June. But once you start getting like midway through May, it starts to get pretty hot out here, and that's when they stop spawning. Thank you guys for 120 likes. A few more casts with this guy, then we'll throw the crankbait around, and then we'll probably call it, guys. It's just gonna get too hot here in a second. Oh, was that a fish? No, we're at a lake. It's just like a little choke point because there's little like peninsula type things that go out, and then this goes back into a cove to my right, and then there's a bridge, so it looks kind of like a river, but We are at Boomer Lake. Yes, I remember you, soda can. Last cast with this guy, though, throw the crankbait a handful of times. It's only 9 a.m., Jesus Christ. Why did I wake up at 4? What was my body doing to me? Hold on. I think that might have been a bite. One more cast with this guy. Some RP with AI. What the heck does that mean? No, Rick, you're wrong, actually. Two hours later. Not today, not today. What's up, Tyler? How are you today? Welcome in. It's just kind of weird that like one of your first few chats in my stream would be asking me if I'm straight or gay. It's just kind of fucking weird if you ask me. How about a hello? How are you doing? What are you catching? How's your day going? Literally like anything else but that. Yeah, exactly, Cody. I'm doing good. What is that? That's a leaf. What was I doing with my body? Shh, it's between me and Melvin, Dan. It's only between me and my dog. No, it's not annoying, Amelia. Welcome back, though. I want to keep fishing, guys. It's just like the conditions today are only going to get worse, and if I'm not already getting bites. Look at this guy fucking peacocking right now. Oh, that was a bite. I think there's just some crappie. Cody. Hell yeah, Doris. 2 hours later. We're actually going to fish for another 10 minutes just so that way we can get to the 3-hour mark on stream, guys. That'll be the last extension, too. Girl, look at that body. I work out. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, Dan, there's been a couple people, they share, I appreciate the kind words, but then they'll share a little bit too much. And I'm just like, okay, guys, I didn't need to know that. I appreciate it though still, but... All right, let's move down a bit. One last spot, fish around there for a little bit, and then we'll actually call it. What's up, Papery? Or Papers, how are you? What's up, Fort Runners? How are you? Wait, yes, I do. I catch and release. There's something like, what's going on there? These people on the boat are moving, then I might go next to the bridge and fish. Ah, get off of me. There we go. What do I even have on this? What is this? It's like a string or something. What's up, Case or Casey? Yes, we've caught 1 catfish and 3 crappie today. Catch, tickle, and release. Yes. Alright, never mind. We might stop by. They're taking fucking forever to get away from the bridge, though. Maybe they're not moving. Maybe they're just repositioning. I think they're just repositioning. 2 more casts. There's one with this guy, and then we'll throw the spinner bait the remainder for the last like 3, 4, or 5 minutes, whatever. Last cast with this bait, and then we'll throw the spinner bait a handful of times. Then we'll probably get out of here, guys. What's up, Jeremiah? Welcome back in. Under their boat, fish are there. Yes, I know. I know. But I don't want to, I just don't know. He has his, if it was just him and his, okay, let me rephrase this. If their kid wasn't on the boat, then I would say stuff to them or just cast near them, but they have their little, like, looks like she's not even like 5 years old or whatever. So I'm just not even going to say anything to them. If he wasn't with his family, I would definitely say some shit. Especially since it's the second day, and the second time this week that's happened with the same guy. Doesn't know how to share the lake, and he's on a boat. He literally can go anywhere on this lake, and he comes over here and parks the fucking long way. Hook the boat. Yes, you guys see him right there? Fucking, no matter what side, on that side of the bridge that I go into, I'll be casting into them. And that's the good side. Once the sun hits the water on the side that I'm in, there's barely any bites that happen on this side. And they know that too, and that's why they're parked that way. It's like literally, could you not go to one side or the other so then I could fish the other side? People are very selfish. They don't take into account what their actions do out in public. It affect other people, even if you don't see it directly. Like if you not see it with your eyes or anything, it still affects people. No, see, that's the thing. Like, you guys saw me the other day. When I say stuff to someone, I'm not gonna hold back. Like that guy that I told to fuck off. Called him retarded, said I was gonna put a knife in his chest, told him to fuck off. I'm not gonna do that when he has his kid on the boat. It's for the sake, kids. I'm thinking about the kid more than he is right now, which is hilarious. Guarantee it. I just don't even want to start anything with people. I try not to, because if I do start with something with someone, it's never just like, oh, fuck you, and then we move on. I say some shit. Plus, like, whatever, dude. Who cares? Let them. Their bad karma in the world eventually catches up, so whatever. Well, that too, yeah. They probably don't even know. That's what I mean. They probably doesn't even the thought process there probably doesn't even cross his mind that he is hogging it. But I have plenty of other fishing opportunities right here. That's the main thing too. It is a nice little spot there, but we've caught some stuff today. Plus, I didn't start out there today. I tried to avoid saying anything to anybody as much as I can out here. Dan, yes, I am. I can't hear you. No, I don't like to stereotype people, but it's when this guy and his family fits the perfect stereotype of the very selfish person and whatnot. I can read the situation. That's the main thing too. I'm pretty good at reading situations. I can tell if I say anything to this guy, it's not going to be a simple, oh, sorry, yeah, I'll move over for you. You never know, it could be, but like I said, I'm kind of stereotyping right now. Anyways, let's forget about it. What's up, Bethany? What's up, Jackson? We're almost done here, guys. Anyways, I haven't gotten a bite since that catfish, and then even before that, there wasn't that many bites. I'm gonna make a few more casts at the shade, and then that'll probably be it. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you. Thank you guys for 132 likes. Alrighty. I think we're gonna call it, guys. I don't think we're gonna catch too much more now that the sun is pretty much all the way up now. Goody, nice. Yeah, no, I've met some pretty chill people out here. It's just when you pull up on your boat and you immediately start staring at me, and then you hog up the bridge and different things. I just don't even want to attempt to talk to you. Stillwater, Oklahoma in the USA. And get back to my bag here, guys, and then I'll do the outro. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Damn. I scrolled back. I saw what you said. Oh my god. What's up, Green Trout Slayer? We're coming to an end today. We've been out here since 6. Me over here. And what? And what, guys? What do you mean, and what? You guys, even though like I talk to you guys a lot on here, and I might seem like a sociable person, I hate people. I like you guys, but I hate other people. W. Oliver with the Unk Alert. You got just in time to where I can write you down in the Hall of Fame before I do my outro here, guys. Yeah, no, like, if it wasn't for the streaming stuff, I would not be going out in public. An eagle! Dang, dang, dang. Oliver is in the Hall of Fame. That's just creepy. We'll put your last name here. Is it just Oliver? Oliver, is it P? Oliver P. Oh, you guys can't see it. There we go. Oliver P. Whoops. You can't really even see it there. It's there. I need to put a piece of it in here so you guys can see it better. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's stream. It was a decent day, to be honest, with all the weather happening and whatnot. Honestly, that catfish made our day pretty good. And you guys showed up with the support. Shout out to Charlie and Joshua for both becoming members and donating. Shout out to everybody who donated today also. And liked, subscribed, chatted with me. Appreciate you guys. But that's going to do it for today's stream, as always. If you guys could drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, check out all my links, follow what you can. If you guys consider becoming any level member or leaving a donation, $1 or more, you'll be written down in the Hall of Fame. I also have a merch store and an eBay store. Both of those also support me. And I'm also running my first giveaway on the channel. All details is on the pinned community post on how to enter and everything is all on that post. And yeah, I don't think I got anything else for you guys. Oliver with another donation. Dang, Oliver, dang. Thank you. By the way, guys, if you guys are new here, I stream every day except for like 95% of Mondays. I usually take Mondays off. And then sometimes if I need an extra day or break or day off or whatever, I'll take Thursdays off. But other than that, as long as family, weather, and health allows me, I'm out here streaming, fishing for you guys. Which, speaking of that, I should be out here tomorrow morning. Probably not as early. I'm going to try and not wake up at 4 a.m. just so that way it doesn't mess up my sleep schedule the rest of the week. It'll probably be around the normal time, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, but I also will leave a community post to let you guys know. But I should be out here as long as family, health, and weather allows. Thank you guys for all the support today and recently. It helps me out a lot. This week has been a crazy week of fishing. Got my PB, caught a lot of different fish and fish that we normally don't catch. So thank you guys for being here. We also thank you for yesterday too. Got the most likes in that stream. It was like 230 something. And like today we hit 140. So thank you guys. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here before I ramble more on. Have a good rest of your day, Dan, Oliver, Cody, Trolley, Ashley, Green River Trout, Bethany, Jackson. That's as far as I'm going to scroll back. Have a good day, anybody else watching this. Have a good day to the rest of my mods. If you guys are watching this later on, have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good future. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Goodbye.